would you like to go through next?
Exactly.
Oh man, might as well go straight.
What does that mean?
Oh, this way.
Okay.
Door number 2.
I open the door
All right.
quickly without checking.
That's fine. You open the door.
Oh, thanks.
There's a small
The
corridor
DM says that it's not
that leads ahead. Further ahead, you can see another door straight ahead, and then there's a corridor. But on the north wall, there is another door.
Doors.
I just like picking your character up by the head. It has so much weight to
I
it.
know, right? It's like dense.
How do you all feel about doors?
I'd rather everything just had arched passageways. Like, what was going on in there that people just couldn't see while they're walking by?
It causes a lot of anxiety, I think.
So the north door, there's an inscription written on the north door, and the door has no obvious handle or lock upon it. There's a small square carved into the door. Within that square is an inscription.
I read the inscription.
Within the square, you must sprout the most basic spell a mage may spout. Be humbled that such a charm will open the door and save you harm.
How many times am I going to be reminded of the fact that I should have learned how to cast knock instead of just burning the scroll? I say this out loud.
That's the most basic spell?
I don't know, I assume it's pretty basic. The only other thing would be like
Prestidigitation.
prestidigitation as I cast it. And
Can you do an Arcana check?
I don't know. I don't know. Can I search my arcane knowledge to figure out what the most basic spell for stupid wizards is?
Sure, give me an Arcana check.
It's not spectacular. It's 14.
14. Well, you would definitely say that the most basic spell is probably not a second or first level spell knock. Is it first or second level spell in 5th edition?
I can't remember.
Second edition, it's the second level spell.
I feel like it's second, because he knocks hard to get.
Okay.
You know what? I'm gonna knock.
You're pretty sure it's going to be some sort of cantrip, and probably a very common cantrip.
Okay, so I do prestidigitation to... It's a square. To fill the square with material that looks like the door.
Okay.
Or stone or wood or whatever.
As you cast prestidigitation, the door dissolves at least for a few moments, or it takes a few moments to do so, and beyond.
There's not going to be anything valuable in here. Prestidigitation was the lock.
The riddle was the lock.
Is a set of stairs going down.
It was to keep him from the... Remember he couldn't go down to the next level?
Oh jeez, he's that bad.
Wait, what?
This is the level that the ghost couldn't get to.
That's what was holding him back, huh? Even I could do that. Prestidigitation. No, not really. I understand.
You could try if you really wanted to.
We could work on it if you'd like.
Yeah.
Later.
We literally have passed like dozens of books teaching you how.
No, it's not my style.
Okay. Also, in rules-wise, you could too if you wanted to.
Well, jot that down in your
No,
memory. This is where we come.
The back of your thinking face.
Yeah. Backside of your face. And shall we proceed?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if you decide to leave the stairs, a few moments later, the door reappears.
I like that door, actually. I've thought about it.
And straight ahead of you is another door, and then there's a heavier door to the north.
Should we skip this door?
Your call. I'm on the border of complete apathy at this point. That is to say, I hate this place so much.
She used to take
Open it.
magic.
Open it.
We won't do anything anymore, huh?
Well, it'll give me a...
Well, I don't know. Now we have
seizure.
Now I have 3 in the backpack too.
Yeah, it's going to be painful. Really painful.
All right. I'm gonna double check this door.
Okay.
This door's in the hallway.
Double the door.
It's a what? 4 for investigation.
Okay. You do not see anything remotely interesting about that door.
I open it.
All right.
Our attempt to open it.
You open the door with ease.
Oh,
It's not
no.
difficult.
1,
It's just gonna get a bunch of gold.
2.
All right.
Spiders.
Hmm.
Hey, it's a dust seat. We found it.
So
These seeds.
the rest of the scion. Uh-oh. He's going for the metal pieces.
Could just be a villager.
Could be. Also, I think this is already.
What
built.
monster should we get today?
I don't see it. Otherwise, I would grab it. But
How about that thing
That's
that's
just-
floating with the giant wings and the mace?
oh yeah, an angel.
Don't give him ideas.
I don't want to fight an angel.
No. All right. Scattered chairs and debris cover this room. 2 decomposing skeletons lie on the floor near a broken cage. On the wall, near that cage, is a large sign with a skull and crossbones depicted on it, with a written warning that reads, "Warning, basilisk poison has been known to cause side effects such as premature death in some trials. Use caution to avoid the gaze of its eyes and any prolonged exposure to its breath and claws. Do not, under any circumstances, allow a containment breach. In the opposite corner of the remains in the cage are a large lizard-like beast. The bones have large bite marks all over it."
Close the door.
Okay.
So, what's in there, Joe?
Basilisk?
What?
Basilisk?
Do I know what a basilisk is?
You've probably heard rumors and legends, at least. A petrifying lizard.
No.
Yeah, it's like the Medusa, only it's a giant snake lizard thing. Not a snake lizard.
So it's like one
It's a
of the...
snake in Harry Potter.
Yeah. In stupid Harry Potter.
Yeah, that's
She's like
stupid.
Bastardized
Stupid.
all fantasy. Anyway,
She wrote it on napkins.
Let's not go in there.
I mean, unless you want some basilisk venom.
Did you get your things?
It's probably valuable.
Yes.
Yeah, there's a lot of things in this place that's valuable. Can't do anything with
Just
it.
wanted to
You
make
die.
sure you didn't lose them.
Thank you for reminding me.
It's true. Well, unfortunately, I don't think I know enough about basilisks to really want to get into it with a basilisk. And if there is, so there's a basilisk in there.
There's a basilisk in there, right?
There's a skeleton.
Of a a skeleton of a lizard. Oh, there's a skeleton of one.
There's in the left corner, there's a large skeleton of a lizard-like creature with bite marks all over
Okay,
it.
and that was.
Oh, it's
okay.
the skeleton. Okay.
Oh, it's just starved to death, probably.
Except it had bite marks on the skeleton. Like
Oh,
it
what
was
does the bite mark
gnawed
look
on.
like?
What did the
It's-
bite mark looks like?
He didn't really get a good check. He closed the door.
Let me go look to see what was able to
Why didn't
eat
I
a
pick
basilisk.
invisibility?
I don't. It's whatever you're born with, man. It's not like you can just look in a book and decide.
I can figure it out. It's not really. I don't talk about it much because it's embarrassing for other magic, but just figure it out,
What spell do I want to cast now?
basically.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, you have 40 spells written in your book? Super. I have 0 written. I can do cool stuff.
All right, I'll look
I
at.
was like, what about that other book you got that you pull out?
That's for boring spells.
I will ranger the bite marks.
Okay, give me a survival check.
Ranger check.
Don't talk about that.
And the real basilisk drops from the ceiling right on your head.
16.
It looks like fang marks, like something like a beast gnawed on it.
Okay, so they're not like a rat.
Do
No,
spiders,
these are larger than rat.
do
These
spiders
are like
eat
large.
basilisks?
These are like canines.
Yeah, they don't eat bone.
They dissolve. They're.
I mean, like things that like chew like this, or stuff like dogs and
Is there?
The other skeletons are
cats.
humanoid. They don't have
or big dogs.
the gnaw marks that the lizard skeleton has.
Is there any other exit or entrance into this room besides the one we went?
No, that's the only door in and out.
I'd like to take the fangs of that thing if possible. Just to look at them and see if they've got anything remarkable, like he just wants the poison or something.
Okay, you can break out a couple of things.
So we can destroy a horcrux.
Well, yeah.
What's with these Harry Potter references?
I don't know.
Sorry.
I reach out and I'm like,
You're in a wizard school.
Oh shit! You're right.
Yes, but yeah. Should have taken it this long.
you know what?
It's a
Never
secret
mind.
chamber.
Okay. I'm sure there's some sort of goblet of fire somewhere.
And that doesn't make any sense.
That's the next floor. That's the 5th book.
This is stupid. Let's just keep going.
Okay. Can I close the door?
After you break off the things.
No, I reached down and I didn't get them.
I can get it for you. I just did that with the dead spider in there.
Sure, you can start a fang collection. That'd be kind of neat.
I do take trophies.
You do?
I have been, yeah.
I need to talk to you about.
He does. He totally does. I've seen it.
I just don't brag about it.
Make a cloak out of it like I did? That's fair.
It's special just for you, for your
I'm gonna make arts and crafts.
triumphs. I was thinking more like serial killer.
No, it's more of a sell it at an art fair type thing.
Look at this trinket I have.
Hey,
Got this back in 12.
now this one is turquoise.
Wow.
Won't find anything like it. And then here's my mutilated remains necklaces.
Here's my
I'm
business
gonna look
card.
at the next door and check it for traps.
Piece of beef jerky.
Well, he sells trinkets.
This is my business
Gosh darn
card.
it.
A beef shirt.
It's a 5 for an investigation on that door.
Okay, so they do that now.
The door has a
Literally?
inscription on it that says chapel.
Aha. I found that-
Chapel.
Well, we might be able to learn what kind of god this is. But you already learned it. You already figured it out, right?
I haven't talked about it.
Yeah, but we can all read your mind. We didn't tell you. Because you have no inner monologue. I opened the door.
Someday you're going to tell Ren that he has no inner monologue.
Alright, you open the door.
All the things that you haven't even told us that he's thinking about.
Right.
We've heard of.
I want to get out of here.
It doesn't work as well as I was hoping.
Interesting.
Look, it's a goblet of fire. That was the appropriate time for that.
No. Sorry. That's not a goblet.
It's not a goblet. It's not a goblet.
Get your shit
Alright.
together.
So, the huge double doors open, revealing a small chapel, very obviously dedicated to the greater goddess Resa. Pews are placed between 4 pillars. A large semicircular altar rests upon an upper circular dais, which has the holy symbol of Resa painted upon it, which is an hourglass, dripping blood. A credence table is placed directly behind the altar. Standing by the altar is a strange, humanoid construct. It is garbed in priestly robes, but moves with erratic motions. It raises its hands as 2 sickly, otherworldly dogs step out of the floor near the pillars. Snarling, the beasts attack with a sudden lunge.
Didn't we like,
I was
were
going to
we
say,
quiet?
I opened the door.
Are we ever?
Literally the only thing I did.
We're almost never quiet.
How do they know?
I just imagine Joe opening the door while Kabar is talking to Renlith about something.
Harry Potter.
Yeah.
It's a construct. It's been sitting there waiting for someone to open that door for who knows how long.
You know what? I don't like these
It's
kinds
my
of things. I hate these kinds of things. These are my enemy.
Construction?
Anything that resembles a golem is my enemy.
You should take a dip into Ranger so you can actually have a favorite enemy. Because otherwise you don't get to have one.
I didn't say. I started to say it, but it's not a favorite enemy. It's just my enemy.
Golem type things?
Yeah, like the one that punched me in the face.
Do you want the scimitar?
I don't know what to do with it.
It'll do max damage against constructs.
Probably not with.
You do have to hit it first.
Yeah, problematic.
I close the door.
Oops, sorry, wrong room.
Housekeeping!
So, are we doing initiative? Is that what's happening? Or is it something special? Can Renlith solve the situation immediately?
You use diplomacy.
Did I die?
How come you never tried diplomacy?
11.
Constructs don't really talk very well.
Yeah, I know. My face knows.
It's a 24.
Oh shit, son!
Oh, I shouted surprise as I opened the door.
Nice. Oh, you did?
I did.
Supplies!
So this counts as
So-
advantage.
What was that, Joe? Your initiative?
20.
20.
Yes, sorry.
Oh yeah?
Only.
Kabar?
Natural 20.
Natural 20. Is that modified by anything?
If I modified it, it'd be 21.
Okay, that's 21 then.
But it was natural 20.
Well, it's now 21.
It should be special.
Renlith?
11.
Not for initiative.
I know.
I'm sorry. Wow, you guys are really fast compared to them being really slow. Kabar, you're up.
I was ready for him. I don't even know what to do anymore. 5,
I can't win in this game.
10, 15. Oh,
What did you roll a natural 20?
25.
No, if you rolled a natural 20, it would have been much higher.
24.
Like 20.
So much
Two.
for the fireball
30.
idea.
Man, this is probably a bad idea running right into him. Oh well.
If you want to throw a fireball, you have to get the highest on the initiative.
It is every time. Every time you run in to the fray.
You didn't say anything!
He's trying to help me out. We've come up with a system where he gets next to the enemy so I can do extra damage.
Okay.
Yeah,
You just-
yeah, exactly.
For some reason, are snorting behind us in anger every time we start a fight.
Yes.
We don't know why.
You get all passive aggressive and it's snide
It's like
comments.
after every battle, I like Renlook lectures them and they just tune them out.
Renlook, what's wrong? Nothing. Great job.
Starts to get nosebleeds.
I guess I'm just gonna double attack Death Dog, right?
Okay.
Is that name appropriate?
It will be. Whoa. Hold the phone.
That's right. One of these rooms has life dogs, right?
I hope not.
They heal on hit.
Oh my god, what a shitty roll. 13
That's a hit.
and a 11.
That's a miss. You missed.
I know, what the hell?
It's
Uncalled
really
for.
hard to do.
Man, shitty rolls. Okay. 11 points of damage.
11 points of damage. The death dog is moderately wounded as you cleave a hunk of flesh from it.
These are death dogs. You're just giving it what they want.
Ranger Joe.
I shoot the death dog to death. To life?
Okay, right or left?
I heal it.
The one next to Kabar.
I give it
so
a
it's
healing
got cover,
potion.
so plus -2 to your attacks.
What?
Hey, Kabar's in your way.
14 and 24.
Both are
Or
hits.
12 and 22.
Both are hits.
Oh, nice. You guys like how I did that? Just
I like
try
that.
to hone in on what his AC is.
Very clever.
Very nice.
DM will never catch on.
And you get sneak attack.
First one, 17.
Holy shit, son.
So that's sneak attack. The next attack's a lot less.
7.
Made me look bad.
Nah, I can never do that.
Death dog is barely hanging on. It's on the verge of death's door.
Heading home.
I'm gonna try and finish it off with a fireball.
Alright, -2 to attacks.
16,
That's a hit.
15, 14.
14's a hit.
8 points of damage.
8 points. Death dog right. Keels over.
Hmm.
Flesh falls from its body and there's just bones left.
Good job, Kabar.
It's my turn.
I don't know why, but it just bursts into flames. It's really weird.
Barely.
Maybe it's this axe is magic.
You hit it with the axe and then arrows appear in it and then it bursts into
It's delayed.
Every time.
Very delayed. It's kind of glitchy. That actually would be kind of interesting. You have a magical weapon, right? And there's a delayed magical effect after like a turn or two, like a turn or two later, plus D8 whatever damage.
Yeah,
So it'd be like
I can see that if it's still alive.
Yeah, it could be like a you could try to strategically do it. Like you hit one guy, and then run to the next guy, hit him.
Yeah,
Dots.
It wouldn't be like poison.
Yeah, that's damage over time.
6 missiles come out from the
Things that catch on fire do
the
that.
construct and
Oh really?
smash
Oh,
into
yeah.
Kabar.
Poison?
You're getting magic missiles, son.
Oh, cast shield.
I reached for nothing.
Out of habit.
Okay, I had that shield for like what, 20 minutes that I never even used.
Yep.
And I had to put it
You
back.
had a shield.
20 points of force damage.
No.
That's the spirit. You tell him.
You can't tell me what to do.
We're here to have fun, all right?
Yeah.
What are you doing, DM?
Death dog left. Runs over.
Does it make dog noises? Or does it make death noises?
It just makes this like braying howl. And it critically hits Kabar.
What the
Wow.
fuck, man?
Another one. And I rolled a 17. So that's both of them hit.
La la.
First one's a crit.
We should take a short rest after this.
I'm gonna take the longest rest after this attack hits.
Alright, so the first attack hits you for
We really should be taking a short rest
6
after every
points
fight.
of piercing damage.
I
That's
have
the
a fighter.
crit.
6?
So you take 3.
Oh, you got me all.
And then the second attack hits you for 8. So you take 5. So you
Oh.
take a total of
It's just a puppy.
8 damage.
Okay, you got me all worried, man. Like,
You also need to make 2 Constitution saving throws.
okie dokie.
Time for some rabies.
One was very good. The other. So, 26
That's a
and
save.
12?
That's a save.
Oh boy.
You don't turn into
feel
a death
like
dog.
you've just barely shaken off some sort of poisonous disease.
I feel like I just barely shook off some poisonous disease, guys. Oh,
Basically the dog's mandibles are like frothing with like a grayish froth to it.
Oh,
he just brush his teeth.
Kabar, you're up.
bite it back.
What's the general odor?
You're far enough back you don't smell anything.
That's good.
Kabar, however, it
questions.
basically smells like the dog just ate rancid flesh and then held its breath for a week.
Ew, that's nasty.
Yeah, pretty gross.
What?
Can I hit and then move?
Yeah, holding a burp in his mouth for weeks.
Always do that,
But then I have to disengage, right?
unless you just want to take the opportunity attack.
Alright, I'm just gonna double attack the bad breath dog. 19 and 21.
Those are both hits.
Reroll at least.
Finally.
Fuck my life.
It's the worst. 2 to a 1.
Oh,
God.
that's the wrong direction.
That is the wrong direction.
Still a lot of damage.
18 points of damage
That is a lot of damage.
total. That's garbage.
Is that for one attack?
It's for both.
Oh, yeah, that's rough. That's rough.
That's pretty bad.
That's almost the lowest I can do.
Alright.
2 points. 2 points more than the lowest I can possibly do.
It?
Oh. I want to kind of get in between this pillar and this dude.
Okay. As long as you don't leave the like a square away from the dog.
See,
Otherwise he gets an attack on
where was the dog? Because he was kind of... Oh man, I ruined this.
you. It's okay, it's kind of barely holding on.
Ah!
I got it.
Go.
So he was supposed to be like right here. So you would be leaving his threat range if you... Oh gosh, he's so... I need to redo him. He needs to have his bottom shaved.
What?
The underside of them, there's a bit of metal. Needs to be shaved. They don't stand very well. So if you
turn that pillar upside down, man.
if you move, he's gonna get an attack. It's up to you.
Yes.
Okay.
You're taking the attack?
Well, yes, hit, right?
He misses.
Yes.
Not even close. He was not prepared. All right, Joe, you
Hiding.
are up.
Now that I don't get sneak attack.
Nope.
Wah.
No, used living is better.
True.
Right, I'm ready to attack the dog. 23 to hit.
23 is a hit.
7 points of damage. Again.
7 points of damage is damage.
20 to hit.
20 is a hit.
11 points of damage.
11.
2 more arrows. Alright.
Things not looking good, but it's still up. Renlith.
Maybe I should have just stood next to him.
I like what you did. So I cast Fireball, and I cast it on this pillar.
Okay. So, it doesn't go around corners.
Well, I just scooch up so that I can...
Well, I'm more like saying I think Kabar might be safe.
Oh, yeah. Well, I think he should be out of the range of the radius. as
No,
well.
he's definitely in the range of the radius. It's 20-foot radius on fireball.
So it's like 10, 20, right? If that's the center.
I mean, that's a 20-foot long room, isn't it?
10, 20, 30,
No, it's 40-foot long room.
40 by 30.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So if you centered it there, 5, 10, 15, 20. He's in range, but he's directly behind the pillar. I think he's
fine.
safe.
It's
I knew
fine.
it.
You're fine.
It's alright. I'm used to it.
6.
Basically, there's a rush of flame on either side of you. All the oxygen like pulled out away from you. You gasp for a second until
Let's
oxygen starts replenishing in the room from being sucked back in as he creates a vacuum.
Holy shit.
Like the dwarves in the Hobbit movie.
You're really trying to kill me, aren't you?
There's no response.
That death dog failed his save so bad. He is so dead.
Maybe. I mean, if he had less than 6 hit points, I think he's
Hit
on that
points.
Yeah. There's more dice than hit.
20. It's not that much. 24 damage.
You could have done better.
The other thing fails his save too.
And after that, you say, I have one question for you guys.
You done?
Who let the dogs out?
The Chronomaster. We saw him do it.
Yeah, I'm done.
Oh.
I don't know what Chronomancer means.
Time Master.
Oh, so that doggy is
Oh.
dead.
Oh, the helmet.
Move
Yeah.
the daggy.
All right. All three of you need to give me a wisdom save.
Oh, my
Is this a
specialty.
charm? Is he trying to charm me?
Nope. He's slowing all of you.
Oh.
Wholesale.
Or is he speeding himself up?
So
It's
wisdom save is 15
Yes.
total.
Dang.
You got it.
Beauty.
19.
You got it.
14.
Holy crap! That's such a waste of a spell.
Haha.
Take that, DM. Nat 20s.
Yeah.
That was
Nat
gonna be
20s, huh?
so good because if you had failed, you would have only gotten one attack around.
Yeah.
Mm.
And it would have been really frustrating for me. Super duper frustrating. Because I would cast a spell and it wouldn't take effect for like a whole freaking round.
Oh,
All right.
that's rough.
Kor, you're up.
Okay, so he doesn't know I'm back here.
He knows you.
No, he doesn't.
He's surprised.
I'm on my tippy toes.
7 foot tall, half orc in like plate, hiding.
Just screamed. What happened?
Fire!
This isn't a fire drill.
This
I wasn't warned.
this thing is there anything in it?
No, it's like a
Empty.
it's sorry. It
Looks
is
like a fountain.
No, it's not. A fountain. It's a circle, and then there's a dais. So it's like it's actually like a semicircular altar. That's what it actually is.
Oh, that's no fun.
You just
If he heard the description.
Yeah.
Instead of talking about Harry Potter.
Shut the hell! You were talking about it more than anyone else.
Yeah. Harry Potter.
Boy, I'm loving.
For real, it's going to come up a lot more now that it's into my head.
Oh no. I'm just gonna double attack, I guess. 14,
That's a miss.
15.
That's a miss.
Oh no.
It's okay. I didn't do anything the last round either.
I'm going to the bathroom.
All right, Joe.
I'm going to attack.
All right.
Is he surprised that I'm attacking him?
No, he's not.
Doesn't he expect me to run away?
No.
He's like, oh, what? They're not running away. 16?
As the arrow gets close, he kind of moves his hand, and the arrow just starts slowing, and then he kind of just moves slightly, and it goes straight past him.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I guess. 24?
Same thing. Basically, as soon as it gets near him, it slows down, and then it just clatters against the wall as he slowly moves his head the other direction.
Do I see this?
Yeah.
Do I understand what he's doing?
Some sort of time magic that he reacted and basically slowed the projectile
I see.
to a point where he could easily dodge it.
Or if you could do that point blank. 35. And I guess I just stay there.
Okay, right left.
I'm just gonna test the water with a magic missile.
Okay.
Just a magic missile at first level. Don't use this very often. Come on. So it's just 9 points of damage.
Okay. When it sees that magic missiles coming, it starts to move, but it doesn't move fast enough to react to you because it just was dealing with Joe, and the magic missile slam into it for 9.
And
He can dodge my arrows.
Like Matrix style.
that'll be it.
He dodged my
That's all I'm
attacks
gonna
too.
I rolled a 24.
What?
Anyway,
Yeah, he missed with a 24.
How?
Matrix style.
When he shot his arrows, they slowed down, and the guy just moved his head went past. Matrix style.
Wait, aren't there supposed to be rules with this game?
There are rules.
It's not just they make shit up. Like,
This is the creature's
and then
ability.
I'm coming.
shoots laser
He's
beams out of
called
his
an ancient
eyes.
chronomancer.
Yeah.
It does sound horrible.
Dang it. I need a bonus action spell, and then I need to cast 2 spells in 1 round.
Sucks not being a sorcerer.
I couldn't do it still because I need to cast 2 non-cantrip spells. I can cast 2 spells, I just need non-cantrip spells.
Well, then you should start reading the PHP different.
I know, I need to.
Yeah, go ahead and
ignore
do
all the
that.
rules.
Homebrew that.
I need to-
See, nothing bad will happen.
It would make boss fights impossible.
2 fireballs in 1 round, whatever. Guy in Critical Role was doing that.
That's really the best thing I've
2
got.
fireballs a roll, or a turn.
Oh,
Around.
at the very beginning, yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he really pushed it constantly.
Yeah.
I turned. Eventually, I liked him more than like everybody else because he like got into it and was super into it, passionate.
Yeah.
And he just didn't.
Right, so he basically takes a step and then reappears right here. And
What?
then walks over.
Fuck off.
He's the only one who can hit you.
What?
You're the only one who can hit him.
And then he reaches out.
Renlith casts a magic missile. Doesn't miss. Ever.
Oh.
Unless you have shield.
And he basically
Not a shield.
makes some
Shield.
arcane
That's fine.
signs, and then Renlith, give me a con saving throw.
Good.
22.
Hell yeah.
Sorcerer.
It feels like your skin is just withering almost and rapidly just decomposing as
Gross.
he
That's what happens when you
Causes-
save.
5 points of necrotic damage.
Necrotic, eh?
You save successfully.
And you look less pretty now.
Not true. Simply not true.
Kabar, you're up.
He's over here, guys.
Kabar was like,
This place is bullshit.
This guy is the
This guy is the bullshit.
cheating. You're cheating. Is there anything on this table?
yeah, there's a bunch of stuff. There's like papers and candles and sensors and
Any
investments.
grenades?
There's no grenades. There's no grenade or grenade-like objects.
I've got this guy's number.
Is that what the fireball spell is?
Bullshit.
If you have it on a scroll, it's a
Bullshit,
grenade.
Daniel.
Pretty much. There's these things called necklace of fireballs. That's a grenade, literally. You can chuck the whole necklace and it blows up.
As far as you can go.
No, I can go one more. I'm gonna chuck a spear at him, I guess.
Cool.
Okay, he's got cover from Renlith.
Not much, let's be honest.
It's the cloak.
I got 2 attacks. Oh no.
I know my presence.
can I
is
throw 2 of
daunting,
them?
But
don't
You
think
can
so.
draw 2, but you can only draw 1.
I have hand axes.
Same thing. You can only draw 1 around. Unless you don't attack, then you can draw 2.
Crossbow.
You still have to draw it and then load it. So it takes about 2
Bullshit.
rounds to do that.
Bullshit.
don't worry, Kabar.
Alright, whatever. Here we go. 20.
20. Okay, so
So upset.
Worst 20 I've ever rolled.
the spear comes straight for him, and it starts slowing down about the time it gets to Renlith, and then he leans, and it clatters to the ground behind him.
Matrix, remember? Matrix.
It's okay.
I sit down.
Baby Huey style.
I'm just gonna wait this one out, guys.
Joe.
Alright, I run back the other way. 20, 25, 30, 35,
Bullshit.
40, 45.
Okay,
You're all up in.
you dash.
Yes, as a bonus action.
Right.
La la. So much movement.
And I draw 1 sword,
Okay.
and I attack twice with it.
All right.
This is the Siege Scimitar.
Okay. That you're not attuned to.
I am no longer attuned to.
That doesn't do max damage to it.
Yeah, but it's not 20.
That's a crit.
That's the one, by the way, with the sneak attack damage.
Okay.
Well, I guess I could choose, right? Anyway.
It's normally assumed it's your first hit.
What happens when you roll 2 attacks at once?
Be your first hit.
Oh wait, actually,
Normally designate one of them as the first attack, even if I roll twice.
right. I forgot because I have sneak attack. I should do that. So is a 13 hit?
No.
Okay, so that's my only hit.
Yeah.
I feel less cheating now.
The thing kind of turns to you as you hit it, and it starts to try to raise its hand to do some sort of arcane gesture, and it doesn't have time before you slam into it.
I give him an arcane gesture.
I don't have enough d6s.
It's chosen incorrectly twice now.
17 plus 8, 25 plus 3, 28.
28 damage.
Sweet.
Damages.
Slashing.
Disgusting.
Is that sneak attack?
Yeah. Sneak attack
Alright,
with
the thing is critically wounded.
Oh.
You already used your move, your bonus, and your attack.
But
so-
I got like 20 more feet I can run.
Oh, okay.
We've all like changed roles.
Would you like to?
You're like tanking right, or you're doing tank right now.
No, I'm not
I'm
going to
doing
leave
range.
Renlith alone with his...
Renlith is grinning right now.
Oh, maybe I should.
That's scary.
Rinlin's just gonna walk in and close the door.
He has a very crooked smile on his face right now.
I mean,
I have a lot of HP right now, 31, so...
Is it my turn?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
yes.
your turn.
Okay.
You just watch me just slice the hell out of
It's
this.
this close.
So I cast Magic Missile at 4th level.
I screwed up so bad.
That's 6.
it's close to what? Dying?
Choosing
No.
me instead.
I was this close to really wrecking you guys.
Oh.
I had the setup, and then he slowed projectiles instead of casting shield.
Oh.
He would have survived because he was setting up for a cone of cold,
Of
which
what?
is 8d8 damage to everybody.
22 force damage.
Thing kills over.
Yeah, shield would
magic.
have wrecked us.
Yeah, because shield would have wouldn't have protected him from yours, but it would have saved him from magic missile, and then he would have taken a step back and magic missile. Actually, he probably couldn't have taken a step back because he probably would have gotten killed. But he would have cone of cold and hit at least 2 of you for a crap ton of damage.
Next time, DM.
Would have
Okay,
also,
next time.
I don't mind too bad because he was still annoying.
Yeah, he pissed me off.
Should we sit down?
I'm already sitting.
Oh, yeah, mostly okay.
I'm eating.
And the face fighters were a whole lot more dangerous than I expected them to be.
Yeah, that was worse than the ancient Chronomaster Mongol.
Mongrel man.
He's still annoying.
I didn't have any problem.
Yeah,
I go and pick up Kabar's javelin and hand it back to him.
Aww. That's like the nicest thing
Thanks.
he's ever done.
It's okay, Kabar.
You're scaring me, man.
I just
First you're smiling, and now you're... What's going on?
You do look out of practice with your smiles, though.
It's like a...
Alright.
Thank you.
Should we check out the room, or should we just leave?
That's what I'm doing.
Oh, okay.
There was no grenades.
I'm investigating the room.
Alright, give me that investigation roll.
My special.
I'm going to sit on my haunches for an hour.
Oh wow, I rolled well. 19.
Conscious?
The altar has a number of religious items on it and the credence table behind it. Books, parchment, censers, incense, vestments, things like that. There's also an inscription on the altar, and it reads, "The goddess of natural death, Rasa, keeps the world on a purposeful course. As the cycle of life continues, so does our quest for greater knowledge. Accept your mortality and be more driven for it."
Carpe
Okay, so we-
diem.
Got a motivational poster over here.
Yeah. YOLO,
Yeah.
essentially.
I think not YOLO. But I don't know. I try not to think about these things very much. Mortality, yes. Nobody understands that better than me.
Is it just inscribed into the table?
Oh, it's in the altar. It's like
Altar.
it's inscribed into the altar. Yeah. The table just has stuff on it. The altar has like the inscription on it.
I think Renlith is starting to think that this whole thing was orchestrated by the gods in order for him to determine which god he's going to choose. I think he's starting to think that this is all for him.
Oh,
And
shit.
it's like an interview process.
This
for the different
millennia old
gods. Yeah, they're just waiting.
temple.
That's the holy symbol of Rasa.
So do you like that one? What do you think? You want to keep looking?
You know, kick the tires a little bit more?
Well, this one has a really terrible motto.
What was the motto?
It's kind of cheesy.
What's the motto with you?
Oh, Christ.
If we're going, if we're
How did
going
Lion
blind.
King come back? That's good.
You did it. You did
Well
it.
done, guys. I guess we can go home. 10 o'clock. Hit our peak.
Well, so there's nothing else interesting in here other than an inscription that says, "Understand your mortality."
Unless you want the cool stuff in there.
What cool stuff?
The incense, the censers, the parchment.
Oh yeah, I do. Is it nice stuff or is it all
No,
red?
it's super old.
Oh well.
Super old
See, I
incense.
was about
You
to
light it,
write-
It's like
Super old. You're not even sure if the incense will light. The bowls, I mean, they're still in okay condition. They're just dirty and dusty.
dirty.
What are
and
they
dusty.
made out of?
Like ceramic.
Whoa, centuries old ceramic. You know how much you can get in an antique market?
If it doesn't
Or
break by the time.
thousands
it
of
comes
year
out
olds.
I mean, it's a very niche or niche.
Then you'd have to go find someone that wants to buy it.
Yeah, no. I was
It's not like
just
it's going to break. We'll put it into a bag of extra dimensionalness.
well, you can have it. I don't.
No,
I
it'll
don't-
break in my bag.
I don't want to
I've got half of a person in my bag.
Were you taking the chronomancer?
I slice him open, look and see how he works. What does he
It's
tick?
clockwork in there.
I don't know how to tick. Yeah.
It's made of brass.
Well, we're
On the
getting
inside?
closer with the metals, but
It's hollow.
Oh, okay.
hollow.
Magic.
Cool.
I bet it was magic.
Probably.
You're a clever one.
It's actually the same mechanism that makes grandfather clocks work. Weights.
Alright. So what's the plan now?
Well, I suppose
Anything
we're leaving.
else of interest?
I looked. It's a bunch of garbage.
No, I still want to sit down for an hour.
Okay, fine.
He just needs to pray for an hour. And find a pew, dust
So
it off.
this room, we went in this room for nothing.
No, he found some super old incense.
Yeah, now I know.
I was gonna say, so far you found nothing on
10.
this whole floor.
A 10 on a D10 for health.
That's
What?
That's pretty
Amazing.
impressive.
That's what the 0 means, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
and that's plus
That
0.
means 0.
You don't use a lot of D10s, huh?
It's 0 to 9.
No, it's. I've used a D10 a lot for health reasons. Doesn't usually go higher than 5.
Incredible. Okay.
It's okay. When I first started D&D, I was convinced that double ought 1 was 100. And the other guy who had been
right.
playing D&D for a while was like, so what is 3 zeros? And I was like,
That's,
Zero.
that argument.
zero.
That argument still comes up a lot for some reason.
Then it finally made sense when he asked me what 000 was going to mean.
How do you get 99?
It's alright. Someone once made the argument that 000 as a time doesn't exist, so it goes from 2359 to
That one's still,
0001.
that one's still weird.
I mean, 24-hour clock is weird.
I
But-
like 24-hour clock until you get to like, is it 000 or 2400?
They both work.
I know technically it's 000, but
Yeah.
then you're like, but is it 4? Anyways,
I look
it's
under
never-
the alt or the chairs.
Be worse. if that's
under the
you.
pews there's a lot of dust.
Magic
Under the
dust.
No, just regular dust.
And recently hatched eggs.
No spider eggs.
Are you ready, Joe? Can we?
You guys just been watching me sit here this whole time?
Yeah.
Now you know.
No,
how it feels.
I arrested with 2.
It was a good idea, right?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
See, watch this.
I just wanted to.
Are you showing me something?
Yeah, see the superiority die when we do short rest.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did you want to heal too?
I did.
Hang on. We are not going to survive this.
You've done half the combats.
No, the whole thing. We're not going to survive to the end of the 7th floor. I hope you haven't planned the campaign past that, right? Like, this is it?
Oh yeah.
The whole thing ends
It's all
here?
planned. And in the lore or whatever, how many layers of hell are there?
Supposedly there are 6 floors.
No, I mean like
Oh,
in the game. Is it 9?
levels, right?
9
levels.
Circles of hell?
Yeah, that's right.
There's
I was just
so
looking
many
this
different
up the other day.
versions. There's ones that are like 666 floors, and one's 9 layers.
In the actual like D&D,
So
Can't-
Well, it varies
Like I
because
said, I
like
don't
even
even-
he made up new gods.
I don't even know in D&D lore because there are so many different interpretations that I can't keep them all straight.
This
we'll
book
just
even
say
has
7.
7? Yeah. All right, we're in hell.
All right, so
We
what's
were
the
in
plan?
hell until we just went into the fun room.
Wait,
Guys,
what?
are you coming?
Hey,
Yes.
maybe it was
I run past him because I can go faster than him.
it was the chronomancer who ate
Just
the
walking,
basilisk.
guys.
Me too. I walk past him fast. Speed run.
The chronomancer ate the basilisk. I've solved it.
That works for me.
Man, we should start a detective agency when we're done with all this adventuring.
Yeah.
Joe and Kabar.
Sherlock.
Detective agency.
Sherlock Holmes.
Okay, so we've solved the riddle of change,
Bullshit.
and now I believe we are ready for the present. Concur?
Well, there's also a door here.
Future sounds so cool.
Did you want to go in that door too?
He's like, no, I don't want to go in that door.
You don't have to.
I guess we should go in that door.
Future.
Are there any
I feel like we've
spiders?
already done like half the battles on this floor.
Yeah, no.
You're gonna jinx us.
All right, I will open this door.
All right. The
There are no
door.
traps in time.
There are no traps in time. The door opens. Nothing explodes.
Time is the trap.
I also rolled like a 5 and a 4 last time I checked for traps, so I don't want to care. I'm a ranger, not a rogue.
It's a long corridor.
I'm a bard.
I'm behind you.
Okay. Runless is in the past. This is a really long corridor.
It's a really long corridor. So at the end of the corridor, there is basically a turn, and there is a single statue.
Singing. Are you coming?
Yeah, I'm gonna come with, begrudgingly, I suppose. I was all amped to get into the present, but we're still in this change place. Renlith feels like we figured it.
Did we? There's never been a puzzle.
Renlith figured it out.
So corridor goes on for ages, and then ends in a turn to the right and
That's a
a statue.
Mm-hmm.
Creepy.
I will now go slow and look for traps.
Okay. You slowly waltz along, prancing and dancing.
Also, I put my hood down.
Somersaulting.
You drop your hood so you look less emo, but you don't notice any traps.
There's a wolf head or a cat head.
Hey, I didn't say you looked less creepy.
When you bring it down,
Or less,
it looks
like
like
a furry. I just said you look less emo.
looks like you're being half eaten. Your head sticking out of it.
Does that statue look out of place?
Yes.
Compared to what?
It's at the end of a corridor.
All of his statues are at the end of a corridor. That's all we know in this universe.
I mean, that's where statues go. I'm not saying it's physical placement, but just based off of this god of time, why is there this statue?
When we get close enough, we're going to look at the statue.
Great.
I'll look at the statue. Well, you can't. You have to wait for him to tell you what it is.
Sorry.
So the statue looks to be a statue of a fairly young woman, robed in black robes and feathery wings.
Does that mean anything? You're the one who knows everything about this god.
I parse my knowledge, my faint knowledge of who this god is distantly, and also the stupid motto of essentially YOLO. And I say,
See?
no, this doesn't make any sense to me.
You know it's a female goddess. That's about it.
God's
Is it what's
God
her
is
name?
an S.
This is
It's a lady god.
Is the
racist.
yeah? That's Reese's.
There's no wrong way to eat the
Raisa.
Race.
No,
God-
it's
God of
it's
time.
Reese's.
Racist.
Does part of her? She looks young. Does part of her look old?
Mm.
She looks spooky.
She have old hands. She have grandma hands.
Like the.
Yeah. She have the
No.
pancakes underneath.
No.
All right. Well, as I walk past, I will keep an eye on it.
Okay. The next corridor is a series of doors.
Oh Christ!
Lots and
Renlith,
lots.
don't come in here, Renlith. Don't do it.
I'm in hell.
The hall is filled with over a dozen doors. The first 10 are spaced evenly apart, only 10 feet between them. Closer inspection reveals that this is some sort of dormitory corridor, possibly used for housing apprentice mages or other workers within the guild hall. Not every door is fully closed, and you can see already that some of the rooms are lightly furnished with a bed, chest, and dresser.
Do we need to go in any of them,
Doubtful.
or do we need to go in all of them?
Looting time. Kick open the doors.
If you guys want to, I mean,
DM has just decided that it's important enough for a decoration.
the beds.
They're easy.
Well, I mean,
Well, he only sticks to as we walk. He has to furnish the head.
your call. If you want to look in the rooms,
I don't want to look in the room.
Kabar wants to look in the
I
rooms.
kind of do.
All right.
Go for it. We'll watch the hallway while you look in these rooms. Be careful though.
There's so many beds.
Rummage, 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 rummage.
All right. which room do you decide to check out?
R1.
R1. So you rummage through the room and you find the bed, the chest, the dresser. Rummaging through, you find some apprentice robes. They're actually labeled. They've got a little insignia. It's like a star, but it's like a half star essentially, and it says apprentice, literally written
Apprentice. Hi, my
woven
name
into
is Lindor.
and
Customer service associate.
some slippers and
Ooh.
just basically some very basic items. Nothing real personal. It doesn't look like they had anything fancy.
Basic shit.
I give Renlith the slippers.
They're old. They're nasty.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's like a dog bringing in a dead bird.
L1.
All right, you look in L1 and you look for a while and give me a investigation check.
See.
We will see.
18.
All right, you look through the room for a while, but you don't find anything really different from the last room.
You spent an hour in there. Anything different?
You jerk. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You don't have to roll for each one.
L5.
He's rolling the cheese.
L5. All right, you walk into L5 and it's very similar to the first two you look through. There's a chest, there's a dresser, there's some robes. This room's a little neater than the other ones.
Is it possible that these are just apprentice chambers and there's nothing of any use in them?
Yeah. Last one.
Okay.
R5.
R5. So you walk directly across the hall. This one looks like it's a little bit messier, but the bed's only half made. The clothes are all wrinkled, and they're not even completely in the chest.
Amazing.
But other than that, just like the other ones.
Grumble, grumble, grumble. Let's go. Grumble, grumble, grumble.
Okay, Renlith. Oh, sorry. Why am I first?
We found
You're
Kabar's
the ranger.
Renlith thing. Rooms without loot.
All right, so the person with the least amount of hit points and the ranged weapon will go first.
Yep, that's the ranger. That's the ranger way.
The ranger road.
Ranger way. Ranger way.
It's all right. I have a scimitar, so I'm pretty much stritzed.
The Lone Ranger.
You are. I mean, you're an elf.
I mean,
So
if you'd like, I can take point.
Okay, as we walk by, any noises?
Nope.
Last one.
Well, these might be bigger.
they are bigger rooms.
So the journeyman rooms.
There's more space between them.
The managers.
More nothing stuff.
All right. So you open the door on the right, the first door.
Mm-hmm.
In that room, you see
I regret this.
That's so stressful.
Basilisk.
There it is.
no basilisk,
And a dragon.
just some tables and some chairs.
The pile of bones is actually the basilisk baby. Tables and chairs.
It's actually pretty boring looking.
You just put these rooms in there to screw with us.
I mean, it's gotta have rooms, right?
That's true, but
If there's ever a room that's not furnished, I'm
Looks like maybe a small study.
immediately suspicious.
also if we might run back one like during a fight, and so everything has to be furnished for that fight.
Oh.
Yeah.
Alright.
Sure.
I can run 105 feet around.
Shall we?
Sure.
Yeah, okay. No more of these side rooms.
You've got like 8 more rooms you haven't explored.
It's true. One of them might have 3 gold in it.
I'm gonna look in the rest of the rooms.
Are you?
Wait, you can't do that!
I'm gonna look in the 3 big rooms.
That's a good idea, though.
You don't want to look at the bedrooms?
Yeah, that's what I mean. The
Okay.
The 3.
While he's looking
Oh,
at
wait,
the big
no, I
rooms,
wanna
I'll
look at the-
check all the smaller
Oh,
rooms.
jeez.
Okay,
All
that's
right.
fine.
I didn't know you could do... You can just do that?
You can just do that.
I checked the whole dungeon.
Okay.
You're
Until you
dead.
die. You guys can totally say stuff like that. I mean, I've shown you that there's really no dangers there.
Yeah, when you say stuff like that,
You can't say that.
no. So like when you say stuff like I'm gonna check all these rooms, you can give like I'm gonna do it methodically. You know,
Right.
down the up the right row, down the left row. But you're kind of like giving up a lot of your ability to.
The 18 was for all the rooms, if you were going to do all the rooms.
Oh, yeah.
But you decided only to do a couple.
Yeah, you did.
So
You
gave
didn't
up.
say that.
I figured your character got bored and decided to move on.
I thought that's cheating.
It's not cheating. It's speeding up to where
Yeah.
games don't take forever.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Alright.
And the only other thing is you just like give up your ability to.
make decisions on individual descriptions.
So if there's something hiding in one of them, it's going to jump out and surprise you, basically.
So
Okay.
if there is something like a mimic or something, you're just going to trigger it.
Exactly.
So if one of these is a mimic, you're just going to trigger it all by yourself.
Mhm.
Or if there's some treasure hidden, you're just relying on that one die roll to hope that it was high enough.
I see.
So it's a time saver, but it's also potentially dangerous. So you're going to go to this door?
All the doors.
Okay. And Kabar, you're going to start going through the rooms?
Sure.
All right.
Sit in the hallway and be confused. Like it's
rolled-
half evens.
I rolled garbage, so I assume I didn't find.
You're going to find something, Kabar.
I am?
Yep.
Do I have to re-roll that?
Nope.
Yay.
I rolled an 8, so there you go.
All right. This
I
room,
find my
the main
annoyance
thing in
again.
this room is
Maybe I can learn how to juggle knives. I think that's what I'll
A
do.
potted
I'll
a
plant.
large
wake up.
fireplace
Ooh.
and some bookcases. Looks like a library.
It's pleasant. Of course, it's a library. Renless mood sour.
Barely even fits. All right. A fireplace fills the entire back wall of the room. There are a few chairs placed around it. Otherwise, the room has a shelf and table with a few more chairs around it. Some apprentice robes are draped on the back of the chairs surrounding the table, and a small journal sticks out from one of the robe pockets.
I shall take it and I shall read it.
All right. When you move over to the journal, you realize it's old and mildewy, like it's been waterlogged, and the robe itself also has the signs of basically drying wet and never being properly cleaned.
Swine. Can I mend it or
It's not really
prestidigitate-
broken.
like dry it? I guess with.
It's dried. I mean, it's old.
I
It's
see.
dried this way.
Okay. Well, I'll take it gingerly, I suppose.
Okay. When you pick it up, most of the pages are stuck together, but you can still, and then the ink has flown to where it's
Mhm.
illegible, but you can still make out the first and back page.
Garbage journal. What do these 2 pages?
The first page reads, "To my dear Snoggly, may your training be fast as you grow into the strong, intelligent man I know you are destined for."
Snoggly.
To some idiot.
Snoggly.
And then the last page?
The last page reads, "I'm so sick of this place. Everyone bullies me, even the teachers. I bet if we were taught by the masters, it wouldn't be like this. But we just get taught by a few journeyman mage jerks who steal our food and hang out in the mess hall all day telling bad jokes. I would slit my wrists if I wasn't afraid of the pain. Just today, I was the target of every practice spell we did. I hate shape water, and I'm never learning it. But worst of all, everyone still calls me Snoggly. Thanks, Mom."
Oh, they read his diary.
I just dropped the book on the floor.
Okay.
Stupid. Snoggly. No wonder he got bullied. I go to wizard school with the name Snoggly. What do you think is gonna happen? I'm mumbling all this to myself.
Okay.
Just.
Did you say shape water?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
why he's...
You're spending days learning that spell. That's useful. 200 feet under the ground. Shape water. Renliff has been mumbling for like 5 minutes. Obviously set off by something he read.
I cast message. Did you find anything?
Huh! Looking around.
That's all I hear back.
You need to have
Response.
that public service announcement.
No one's... Okay, no one
replied
has
to the
told
message.
me...
Yeah.
I thought we did.
Kamar...
It's that
Oh,
noise that comes on the radio. That's what happens when you sing that.
It's a 56K modem sound.
Yeah.
This is a message from Joe. Hey,
Ding, ding, ding.
hey.
The library is
Hey.
actually this
What?
room.
Huh.
This one was supposed as you got the description, it was just tables.
I see.
I was looking at the wrong picture.
Okay, so the room that I hate is actually not the room with the person I hate in it.
Great, good. Now I have a reason to hate 2 different rooms. Congratulations.
I only hate one of the rooms.
They both have doors.
This is true, but only one of them was a library. The other one just had someone named Snoggly, who was apparently wet.
Who named their son Snoggly?
It must be some sort of...
No, yeah, but like from Snog?
I don't know. I don't know what it
As
means.
a mother?
I don't know. I don't
That means
know.
make out.
I don't know. I don't know.
She loved her son.
I don't know.
So much to the point of making out?
Brenda's body is vibrating slightly right now. There's a slow bzzz sounds coming from it.
It's just disgusting. It's like, this is ridiculous. Good crap in this place.
I can't adventure with you guys anymore.
Alright, which room, left or right next?
Me left.
Your left? I think that's
Yes.
the library. Alright.
Direction of Chris.
Bookshelves line the walls of this cramped room. A few tall candlesticks are wedged between the shelves, along with a small writing desk. The books are almost exclusively dedicated to beginner arcane magic, with titles like Making Friends Fast, No Torch, No Problem, The Lazy Life of Mage Hand, Mending, Broken No Longer, and Never Have a Note Read in Class Again with Message. Whole books. One scrap of parchment on the table is still intact and barely legible. The rest of the papers have faded, smeared with ink.
I suppose I'll read the note.
It
Against
reads,
better judgment.
The teachers are extremely competent. I am quite pleased with their tutelage, but some of the tests seem needlessly dangerous. I just want to study, not be combat prepared. Who needs to know how to fight? The Brotherhood of Ambiguous Magics lives up to all my expectations otherwise. They even reared and tamed a young black dragon. It is now too large to leave the place, though. I think it's part of the final test, so I may have a long time until I have to worry about it. And I hear it's quite respectable, if a bit childish. Still, I'm glad it's not down the hall from me, like the journeyman's rooms down below.
Star. There is going to be a black dragon. There's going to be a black dragon eventually.
A black dragon?
Yeah.
Are there any dragons that don't have some sort of adjective with the word dragon?
Mm-mm.
Kabar. The third door on the left, you find inside the chest an amulet wrapped in cloth. The amulet has a silver chain, and it's a star-shaped amulet with a black moon and a claw upon it. The back of the amulet reads, Immortality is thy gift.
I, at this point, know not to touch it with my hands.
Nice. Kabar's so freaking smart, dude.
I just watch people get screwed over. I guess I just use the cloth that it's wrapped in.
Okay.
Kind of pick it up and...
Okay.
Renlet,
Yes?
can you tell me what this does?
Maybe put it on this useless table here.
I don't know, you could use it to, like, write on and stuff.
What a good that did.
Alright. I
So I take-
place it on the table.
Take my mage hand and undo the wrappings. Ask Joe. Well, actually, what I'm going to do is cast Identify,
Okay.
not Detect Magic.
Okay.
I'm not ready for that one right
Oh.
now.
Can you
So-
identify more than one thing at a time?
I can identify stuff.
Because we got those scrolls from the darkness room.
Well, I think we already identified those.
I thought we did too.
Did we?
Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
So your identify takes 10 minutes.
10.06 minutes. Yep.
When you identify it, it is basically an undeath amulet. It curses the wearer or the person who owns the amulet into a state of undeath where they can never die until the amulet is removed. The curse is removed from them while they're alive, or the
Oh.
amulet is destroyed.
The ghost.
What's the downside?
The guy was stuck in a storage closet for thousands of years.
So is this
That's not what happened to him.
okay? So this is the kid's amulet. All right.
Yes.
We got it.
Wait, is it?
All right.
Yeah, that's what happened to him.
All right. Well, this is.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Okay. And he
So-
even told us which room it was
Yes, he
in.
did.
Oh no!
Third
I have it written down right here.
Third from
So
left
who's
and
the
bar-
go-
Third room from left dormitories. 5th floor amulet destroy with mallet.
Yep. There we go.
And he couldn't go down to the next floor.
What good are notes?
Oh no!
I stopped taking them.
I was weighing is like, should I
Yeah,
let
put
them
the-
make a roll to remember?
Put the check mark there.
That's just my fault. Okay.
Oh well.
I mean, it's been a
Well.
couple weeks.
Whatever. I mean,
Honestly, our characters wouldn't care about the dude.
That's,
Yeah, we've already
that's
forgotten it.
basically the reason why I didn't have you guys roll, because like they're gonna remember later on and they're gonna be angry. But for right now,
Yeah, it's worth it.
you're
right
like,
now.
oh well.
Oh,
I mean-
shucks.
When we find a mallet.
Three
Wait.
floors later, like,
Yeah.
oh no.
Man, why this? Man, this mallet. It's unique. and out of place. Strange. Oh well. What about that dragon?
Seriously,
Alright.
at this point.
So, can we be done with this dormitory now?
We'd end up selling it or something.
Who are you talking to? You're talking to
The
the guy
last
who's
room
in the
that you
hallway?
look in is a storage room. It's filled with tables lined end to end with what that's covered in quills, parchment, books, glass vials, and old spell components. Most of these items have deteriorated beyond use. There's also buckets, brooms, and other cleaning materials that have been shoved in the back corner.
The glass vials, are those still
Yeah,
usable?
I mean, they're glass.
What was that?
They're dusty and old, but
I'll clean them.
What was that
and
amulet
take
called?
a few of them.
Amulet of Undeath.
Hmm.
Naren's Amulet of Undeath, because it's currently attuned to him.
Can I just take like 3 glass vials?
You can totally take 3 glass vials.
You guys think if I attune to it, the curse will end on him?
There's a total of 10.
I take 3.
I don't know. I just chop the shit.
Was he withholding any information, or was he just going to assume that we were going to help him?
I don't.
You guys basically convinced him to tell you everything he could think of,
He deserved his
and
fate.
then you decided to stop talking to him
I
and
mean,
walked away.
you put on an amulet like called Undeath.
He couldn't cast Prestidigitation, he can't cast Identify.
Remember, he didn't know what it was. He was trying to get one of the masters to remove the curse when he died,
I mean,
or he was planning to do it after he died.
if anything happens other than him just really dying and him going off to death place, I'm going to be perturbed because I'll feel like I saved him and not released him. If I save him, I'm going to be upset with not only him and everything, but mostly myself for not knowing better.
The reason he died was because he opened up that portal of doom.
Right.
Right. Kabar, you good?
Sure.
Let's go down the hall to the end of the room here.
The end of the hall has a sign on it that says mess hall.
I opened the door
That's
really
great.
fast in a surprising manner.
You're
Okay.
gonna surprise us, journeyman, man. You're gonna get him. You're gonna get him.
I'm gonna make a mess.
You swing that door open
It starts shooting wildly.
and start shooting wildly at the zombies within.
Oh, really?
Zambi?
Can zombies be surprised?
Black dragon.
Anything can be surprised.
Is the black dragon? It's been hungry.
Hey, I'm eating here. What the hell?
I'm busy. Go away. Come back tomorrow.
Just
You
show
got
up.
it.
We're just here for the scion.
Oh, why did you say so?
So there's a door and just stuff. This dirty mess hall has large banquet tables. Numerous chairs line each table. Smaller table, shelves, crates, and barrels line the walls. Smell of rotten food and mold mixes with the heavy scent of decay. 3 undead humanoid creatures wander vacantly in the room. Deteriorating mage robes still cling to their bodies.
Into it.
It's starting
After Joe's surprise, do we just do initiative?
Yeah, roll for initiative, and then Joe can get some attacks after.
Yeah.
14 for Renlith.
I don't remember what that does.
5.
8.
Okay, Joe, you're up with. I'll let you get your attacks. Basically, you get an action or a round.
I don't remember what it does.
It's just advantage, right?
On attacks on surprise. Yeah.
Waste.
So I'll attack
Can't believe that worked.
mage zombie.
Okay,
One of them.
Okay.
The closest one. 27 to hit.
that's a hit.
It's just gonna be a useless zombie. A weak zombie.
But
Because mages are weak.
gives me a sneak attack. 1, 2, and a 4. Yes. So
There we go.
13.
13. It's heavily wounded.
Oh man, I'm gonna shoot him again. Oh, 2 and a 5. 15.
That's a hit.
10. 10 piercing.
The zombie falls over.
Yeah. Oh, that's cheating.
Poor little fella.
Oh my god, that's all my arrows again.
Renlith, your turn.
Alright.
You're running low on arrows and you just fire wildly.
Ka-choo, 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 ka-choo.
Yeah, I can kill something without looking.
Are you using that fancy arrow?
Never. I should be using it at least once a fight.
Go up there.
That's the reason I gave it to you.
And I'm just gonna do the good old firebolt at him.
Okay.
Natural 1.
You miss
And
horrifically.
then I move back about 10 feet behind Joe.
Alright. Mage Zombie 3.
Where it's safe.
Mm-hmm.
Because of Joe.
Exactly.
We said that for 2 different reasons.
Joe, you're up.
Oh, man.
Again?
I shoot one of the zombies
Okay.
with that arrow.
Man, it would have been really
17.
satisfying to kill
That's a
one
hit.
of these guys, huh?
Ooh, 1 on damage. Oh, so that's 7.
Renlith
And
is,
his speed is 0.
Ah.
Renlith is still mumbled.
I shoot him again with 14.
That's a hit.
Can't concentrate.
If I fail my dex save, it's a... Which I actually made my save. Rolled an 18.
And then 10 damage. Or, excuse me, 9. 9 piercing damage.
Just random numbers. Alright.
10,
Three.
6, 5.
11
Four.
Well, what do you know?
My brain should not be working right now. 1 arrow. 4 left. It's the most damage
As far as I can go. I'm just gonna double attack this fool.
Okay.
Holy shit. 12 and 11.
Those are both hits.
Zambies, man.
That's sad.
Zambies.
I rolled a 2 and a 3.
They might have ACs of 9?
Watch. Rerolling a 2.
Watch it.
Okay. 6.
They're zombies. You could have hit one and then the other.
25 damage total.
Alright. It falls over on top of the other one. Anything else?
That'll do.
Alright.
Second wind. Oh, the other one. We do 2 actions. Action surge.
Action surge.
Oh,
Pushing strike.
It walks up next to you, and then it lashes out at you, and as it does, its hand turns it and creates an electrical charge.
What?
Oh, mage zombie.
That's not a thing.
What?
You can't just make stuff up, Daniel.
19 is the hit.
What?
Wait,
Is
hit
19
you.
hit?
Yes.
Amazing.
Yeah. They've been rolling pretty good on my attack rolls, even though my attack bonuses tonight are really dreadful.
Okay, sure.
Just dreadful.
There are! These things have a +3 to attack.
Wow.
The spiders had a +4 to attack. And yet I was rolling so high I couldn't miss.
Yeah, those spiders messed me up.
The lightning hits you for 20 points of damage.
Holy shit. 20?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh wait, I'm sorry, 18. I miscalculated.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah, that's fine. See?
Oh, yeah, well.
Now it's Renlith's turn.
About there-ish.
These things are glass cannons.
Yeah, and it's just gonna fire bullets at him.
They actually don't even have a good chance to hit. They just fire when they hit.
Alright, that's an 18 to hit for 6 damage.
Okay.
And that's,
Save me!
that's my turn.
Joe.
I'm going to run up with my sword.
Renlith is
Sorry,
obviously
coming
not
through.
enjoying this
Excuse me.
fight as much as the last
Excuse me.
Oh, dang.
Renlith is just done.
22
22 is a hit, easily.
12.
That is also a hit.
So that
Slightly
is
less easily.
4d6s. $18 slashing damage.
Alright. The zombie keels over on top of the other one.
That was sneak attack. Yeah, he was right there.
You just got a pile of zombie bodies now.
Well, that's the journeyman.
Each of these has a emblem on their tattered robes identifying them as journeymen, and they have a 3/4 of a star on there.
Didn't the journal say
It's a rank.
the black dragon was next to the journeyman's rooms?
No, not really.
I thought that's
They
what
were closer.
It did. But the
I
other
mean-
journal said that the journeymen lived on the fifth. It also said they lived on the 5th floor.
Ah.
This
The
is
other
just where
guy-
they hung out.
The whiny guy's note said that the journeyman teachers hung out in the mess hall
Ah.
It
to
is
steal their
boys.
food.
The only thing Renlith
remembers from that is that there's going to be a black dragon
And,
at
and
some point.
Snoggly too.
No, he
Already
purged
forgot.
that knowledge.
Snoggly.
Snoggly.
'Cause everyone wants to name their kid Snoggly.
My sweet, sweet Snoggly.
Next door, shall we?
Oh yeah, I'll open it
He's just Snogger
with a sword in my hand.
Anything good in the pocket?
No, they don't even really
Pockets.
have full pockets anymore. Their robes are in tatters
That's
before
not-
you guys
that's
cut them
Not
up.
clothes, man.
Just have access holes now.
Ugh.
Yeah, basically just slide it into gooey flesh.
I open the door with my sword drawn.
The rectangular room has an ancient oven along with pantries of food preparation tables. Cobwebs and dust covers everything, but the scent of rancid food still lingers.
Why
That's
are,
impressive.
why are we here?
You know,
This floor is the worst.
we came in this.
It's the circle of life.
Yeah. Can we go back to
Yeah, it's
the beginning now?
I find the secret.
we're walking
Chest.
away. But I love your
Oh, that
dedication.
is kind of cool.
It's really a furnace, but it works for oven.
Aren't all
It's-
ovens
it's
really just a
ancient.
furnace?
Pretty much.
Just a weak furnace.
You guys want to make something?
Make haste.
Renlith, man, you're on the.
Eh.
You're funny when you're mad.
It was on fire.
What kind of paste?
Tomato for
Like
pizza.
a gruel?
Are you hungry?
We go back to the room of four doors. I think.
The
right?
room of four
For
times.
yourself,
The
Renlith.
room of four times.
I was. It's me.
Though
And
technically,
the
a
creatures
cycle
that
is
I
not
have
a
in my
time.
pockets.
Alright, you make it back to the room of four doors.
And then we go to the present. Is that what you said you wanted?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So we go to the room full of presents.
Yes, we want to see the presents.
Alright. This is the room you've all been waiting for.
Show me the money.
I knock
All
over a
the
couple.
things you want.
Promise you, this is not what Renlith wants.
It's not what Renwick wants. This is like the exact opposite of what Renwick always wants.
That could mean so many things.
Yeah, I don't even know what that means. Is it a crowd? Or is it just a bunch of people?
It's gonna be a bunch of door monsters.
Is it Renlith?
Oh no.
Oh
The
no.
darkest timeline.
It is the present.
Your
so
worst enemy.
Children?
where is it?
He doesn't have a problem with children. He just is not.
They're your children.
Oh god. No.
That's problematic.
And they're half-orcs.
Little Renless.
It's so sad I can't find it.
I don't know what the ratio would be.
They're little,
Half-human.
there you go. Half ogres.
I call you guys half-human, by the way.
That's what it is.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, he's at least a little bit comfortable with this.
Why is there a torture rack in here? And jails.
Maybe some S&M dungeon.
Alright, the corridor
Wizard
eventually
stuff, I
leads to it's a dingy corridor with dust and debris in it. But the door then reveals a makeshift prison. Two tables in the room have an assortment of clean, though rusted torture equipment and a ledger. There's a rack on the left wall, and more debris and dust covering the floors. A dried line of red leads to the left cell, while the path to the right cell is relatively clean. Both cells have iron bars with a lock. Inside is a wooden bench, chains connected to the walls, and a bucket. More red, dust, and mold fills the cells.
I'll read the ledger.
Okay?
Thank you. I read it from the door. Oh.
The ledger has a log of misbehaving apprentices who spent the nights in the cells. Though they were never tortured, the idea was that they would sit in the cells and think about these torture devices and how they would be normally used in discipline, and how the barbaric devices would be used but not by these enlightened mages. Were they not studying the practice of magic and discovering its deeper mysteries, they would be among the people barbaric enough to use these devices. But beyond that, two names in particular show up often in the book, Carthan and Niran. It seems they were both prone to breaking rules. especially when it involves sneaking into restricted areas such as the 5th and 6th floors, which were reserved for master mages.
In the girls' shower.
Carthen and what?
Naren. And Naren is
ghost.
the name of your ghost friend. And Carthen is actually the name of one of the other, the one that convinced him to open the portal and got killed.
I
Bad
probably
boy,
could have guessed that.
bad boy, idiot mages.
Dummies.
Mages is a bit of a stretch there. Just bad boy idiots.
I'll put mages in quotes.
Okay.
The log also makes note of a lot of failed apprentices winding up in the left room after failing the trial of unseen tiles. And that they fell through the chute, and that whoever kept track of this found great hilarity in it.
That would be funny though.
I lie down on the rack. So, look at me, guys. I'm being tortured. Oh, no. It hurts. Stop. I didn't do anything.
If we see
I have a family.
if we see Carthen again, remind me to ask him if
Carthen's dead.
The other one.
whatever the ghost
Naren.
one. Naren. If we see him again, make sure to remind me to ask him if his name is Snoggly.
Okay.
I have so many ways I'm going to make fun of him. This gives me moderate pleasure. I am going to see about the blood because the accounts in the ledger.
So I'm trying to decide, would Renlith be more depressed if he is Snuggly, or knowing that someone is even more of a pansy than Naren, and someone else was the bully that even Naren could bully?
Really, it's not going to make a difference. His opinion of these wizards, these book nerds, is so solidified.
Nerds.
Like, I don't know if Renlith is going to be able to work with in one way or another.
A wizard ever again?
Yeah, a non.
I'm rolling a wizard. But
So I'm curious about the blood because that seems to strike a contrast from the information in this ledger.
all right, you want me to open these gates?
Well, I just would like to take a look first.
Like I can do it from here.
Okay.
There's a set of keys hanging along.
Nope, I picked the lock.
Okay.
I opened the doors with the key, but still using my invisible mage hand.
Okay, you're able to open up both cells.
Okay.
At once.
If the keys might drop partway through, I'm not entirely sure how long the hand lasts.
The cells open with
Plenty of
no
time.
issues
I think
whatsoever.
it's a
I
minute.
mean, there was. I mean,
Except.
I appreciate your zeal,
Except for the issues.
Joe, but I did want to look in there first. But it's all right. It's okay.
No, it's just okay. I was actually curious too about where the blood was leading,
Yeah.
and then so I can investigate the corpse because I'm an investigator now.
Oh, there's a corpse in there.
Well, there's a line of blood from a torture rack.
That's an assumption after coming from a room with zombies.
The zombie's a corpse.
The zombie is a corpse.
Think for that. He starts mumbling again.
This is why you're not invited to be part of the investigation team.
Oh no.
He's too good.
A slot bag in front of the customer. You wouldn't let me be the manager, and you be the other manager.
I'd just be the customer end of it. I'd be the PR.
Oh God.
I'd convince everybody that we did a good job and berate them until they died if they said.
Only a real idiot would think that we did a bad job.
So what are you guys doing?
In the back
I
of
don't
my
know.
head, Kavar is wondering if that room that we left on fire is spreading, and if that's a problem.
Okay. Well, he lays on the rack.
And my eyes are closed.
Well, if he's going to check out the blood,
It's a little short. You feel like you couldn't get a
if you go
real good
left or go
stretch.
right,
Oh.
I actually have a rack, but I can't figure out where it is. I'm very depressed.
I'm just gonna go with you.
oh, okay.
This is kind of
You
nice,
go right?
guys.
Oh wait, there it is.
It's fine.
Yes.
Thank you. Finally.
I know. Immersion lost. There we go.
All right.
Better.
So Joe wants to split up, and I just follow him into the right room.
Oh, it's just. I go to the right.
Okay.
Nope.
Wait, that's left. This is right.
Wherever Joe goes.
I don't know.
This works. I just look around.
Okay, you look around.
Not very hard though, because there's no dead bodies in.
Okay, give me a perception check.
Oh,
But there's spooky ghosts.
You glance around.
oh, not very well. 11.
Blood's on the other side.
Pretty basic place.
Yeah. Now we have a sample of what blank looks like, so we can see what's out of place with this room.
You can tell that there's a trapdoor on the ceiling of this one.
Sweet.
Are we
The
on
trapdoor.
present? This is present?
Oh, so is this the slide that you fall through when you fail the
Yeah,
invisible tile test then?
I guess.
pretty sure.
There's little thingies I don't think came down here though. Or
I
did
must say,
No.
the present, very disappointing.
Very.
Yes. Also, where we're at right now.
Because the present, it's so disappointing because all the mate apprentices were so disappointing. This is all they did.
Anything in the room besides the trapdoor on the ceiling?
No, not that you see.
Does the blood go anywhere?
The blood just kind of is pulled around.
Oh.
Or the red stuff.
Dried up.
I know it's blood. I'm a ranger and an investigator.
Well, I guess there's just
You want to taste it?
the future left. Please
Sniff
don't
it?
taste the blood.
I'm
I
not
see
going
him
to
hitting
taste
his
thousand.
face down
What
to it
about
like,
under
Drew,
the
just
bed?
stop.
I'm not going to taste 1,000-year-old blood
You're not a cat. Just stop. Let's.
as I pour milk into a dish.
Did you want to look around?
Yeah, I'll investigate.
Okay.
Give
me that roll.
Yeah. Nope.
Hey, what'd you guys find out?
4.
Anything good in here?
This is a garbage room. Garbage room for garbage people.
10.
10?
It's the best one.
Jesus. I know there's gotta be something. I bet you.
You don't see anything out of the ordinary. It looks pretty spooky, like a creepy jail cell.
Let's go to the future.
Yes, I'm interested in the future.
Really?
To the future.
I am, yes. It really, as far as it gets from the present. Am I being cryptic?
All right, you bust open the door to the future after leaving the jail cell.
Yeah,
Yes.
boy.
That's how we live our life, just busting the door to the future.
Mm-hmm.
This
That's our
passage
philosophy.
is incredibly long
YOLO.
as it turns to the north. The corridor is spotless, unmarred by the passage of time. The tile still looks brand new, and the sconces on the wall hold new, lit torches. The hall eventually turns left and has 2 finely crafted wooden benches that line the wall along the way. Across from the second bench, scratch that. So once the hall turns to the top, you see
that's
that.
a long hallway.
Yeah, all the way. Eventually, at the end of the wall, there is a
Poke you.
there is a plaque on the wall and a simple pedestal with a book of signatures. Next to that is a door.
That's simple.
So what you have
The attendance
with
hall,
that
perhaps.
terrible description is there it is. You have a door like this, and you have a pedestal with a book on it.
I will look at the book.
Take a look. It's in the book.
Wait, he has to get the book.
That's right.
He has a bag of books.
You can't see the book until the book is actually there.
Right now. Wait. Is it on the table now?
Yeah.
Alright, now I look at the book.
You ever get that song stuck in your head randomly?
All right.
No.
Too.
There's also a plaque above the book.
Oh yeah, I read that.
Okay. You start flipping through the book, and you read the plaque. The plaque says,
Do not
"The
touch
test
the
of
book.
time. Experience the cycle of life with but a word. To pass is to understand the past, present, and future. Sign the contract to accept and enter the door."
I mean, I already understand it.
I'm reading it to myself under my
So
breath.
the book itself is a list of signatures. Many of those names are repeated over and over and over again. You see some names that you recognize. Naren, Carthan.
If Naren did it, it's a stupid idea.
Alright, I open the door.
The door doesn't open.
I pick a lock.
Okay, you don't see a lock on the
I
door.
pick a lock.
Okay.
I signed Ranger Joe's name.
It's not my real name.
Wait. Well, that works.
Ranger.
Can you sign Naren's name?
Sure.
He's already missed.
As you finish writing Ranger Joe, the name just sits there. Nothing happens.
I open the door.
Nothing happens.
I
There's no
open
way to open the door.
the
At the
door.
beginning of the book, is there what is there anything other than signatures, like the
At
contract?
the very beginning, it has the first page. It has a repeat of what the plaque reads.
And a non-disclosure.
Sign the contract. What are the details of this contract?
I'll sign it. I've done worse.
This is true.
Go ahead. It's like
Yeah, like
look.
that thing you did in the hut earlier.
So you sign your name.
Much
Alright.
worse.
Wait,
Upon
hold-
signing, a white glow envelops Joe.
He's an angel.
I moved on, guys. I no longer have to care
The
about
curse
anything.
has slipped
What do you
in.
understand?
I already opened the door.
You can't.
I walk
God.
through the door.
There's no visible way to open the door.
Can I walk through it?
But you do notice that you're starting to become slightly transparent.
Oh god. Oh god, what happened?
Well, you just signed a thing about like a cycle. You signed the same book that Naren signed.
Yeah?
No, he had the amulet. That's different.
I'm just saying, don't do what Naren does.
Oh.
Joe's about 50% transparent now.
Menacing attack.
It's fine. This is not like the Temple of Death. Well, that was upstairs. Shit.
He's about 75% transparent.
Whoa, hold
now.
on!
I have literally.
He doesn't
nothing.
roll to
That's it.
save or anything?
No, he,
I did it on purpose. I knew what was going to happen
No,
to
you
me.
didn't.
I knew this was going to happen to me.
You accidentally slipped and
I hit you
signed
with
it.
25% of a body.
Stupid.
well,
Okay.
I come back as a wizard.
Joe disappears.
Well, hold on, man! Hold on!
Are you saying that to me or him?
I've got nothing.
At this point, he's saying it
What are you looking at?
To you.
I'm
Like, what do you have?
I'm
I can
looking
stop
through all
this.
my items.
Put Joe in the bottle.
Well, I give him a perfume vial.
I cast. Bear with me, the bar. I cast detect magic.
Oh,
Barry.
Joe, you appear in a large open area. Dead bodies litter the area.
as I expected.
Is this heaven?
Ah, the black dragon.
Oh my god.
And a giant worm moves towards you, and mandibles clicking, it just starts attacking.
Surprise!
You are surprised, if anything.
It's alright, you're detecting magic right now.
Would you like to roll initiative?
You're gonna be so dead by the time I finish.
Holy.
But I don't know what to do.
12. It's alright, maybe I'll pass it on it.
Lilith is not going to sign a contract.
That's fair.
Wait, I interrupt my spell as a thought comes into Renlet's head. Naren signed this multiple times.
Multiple times.
Oh yeah.
Lots of people signed it over and over and over again.
What was that, 12?
12.
Alright, you're first.
Aha! My sword only does so much.
Are you stuck in here with him, or is it stuck in here with you?
Let's find out. Is it a beast?
Is any part of it a beast?
It is not.
I'm going to Hunter's Market.
Okay?
Whoa,
Yeah.
intense.
And then shoot it with an arrow.
Acid spray.
Ooh.
Alright, go for it.
20 to hit.
That's a hit.
18 points of damage.
18 damage. Alright, it's lightly wounded.
I'm gonna hit it again.
Alright?
This is the future. 14 to hit.
That is a miss.
I sit on the floor and start doing my ritual.
Right, you're detecting magic.
Yep.
Alright, the worm
Takes you 10 minutes.
attacks.
Wait, what about me?
What are you doing? It's
Yeah.
up to you.
I'm reading the
6
contract,
seconds. No.
Alright, does a
looking for a clause.
25 hit?
Yeah. It does.
Alright.
I'm not sure how worried I should be.
Probably not at all.
I don't know, hard to say.
You take 24 points of damage, piercing
Maybe a little
damage,
Well,
and succeed and make a dex save.
Renlith is concerned.
how much damage?
25.
I can survive another hit, guys. Don't worry.
Dex save DC 19.
Renlith is concerned.
Oh, Chris. That's not gonna do anything. Oh, it's not gonna. Just 6. That's like
6 plus 7.
13 modifier.
6 plus 7.
That's a fail.
Okay.
Alright, so you are swallowed whole by the worm.
Yes.
What?
As
So
a,
you are blinded and restrained. You have total cover against attacks and other effects of the worm.
That's
It's a buff. You've
So-
got basically an armor.
So you're
suit.
basically being swallowed by the worm. You're restrained, so your speed is 0. You can't benefit from bonus attack rolls against the creature. Have advantage, and you have disadvantage.
basically, yes.
So, would you like to attack the inside of the worm
Oh, that's
or-
messed up, man.
as
It's
the
just
acid
a
begins
cycle.
burning you?
What a future, huh?
Poison spray.
help that digestive fluid.
Let's just speed this up.
Yeah.
All right, go for it. What do I have to do, or what do you have to do?
I don't know. I've never done this before.
I don't even know what poison spray does.
2d12.
But like, how do you have to hit it?
It is a Constitution saving throw. Damn.
Oh, okay. I got a 15.
It has no problem with a bunch of poison in its belly. And now I'm breathing that in.
You take 20 points of acid damage.
Alright, I am
You're dead?
experiencing a new definition of pain and suffering as I am slowly digested in 1,000 years.
Except it does a lot of damage. It's not really 1,000 years.
No, I'm done.
So, are you still conscious?
No,
You're unconscious?
I am unconscious.
Alright. The worm disappears.
I know. We all knew that was coming. No one was worried.
And you
and thinking about
appear
what
in
he
the
was gonna
same
make.
room with 1 hit point.
Oh, good. I'm just glad I didn't waste anything big with it. I wasted a spell. Okay.
I am now about 15 seconds into my ritual.
You're now in a small village. There's a number of people milling about, and they're all crowded around the center area of the town in like a circle. And they're talking excitedly, and everyone seems to be very just jubilant or excitable, and more people keep moving towards the center of the town.
I wish Renlo was here.
Said no one ever.
He would hate this so much.
What's wrong with it? Why are you
Alright,
happy?
I move with the crowd.
Okay. As you get closer, you see that they're all crowded around a man. He's kind of you're guessing middle-aged, and he has on a leash a small worm. And he's explaining to the townspeople how he found this monster, and he's reared it from a young creature. And he says that this can save, this will protect us from all of our problems. The bandits, the raiders, the monsters, everything will no longer be a problem and once this thing has some time to grow up. It will protect us all, and it will keep this town safe once and for all.
Intriguing, I say.
One of the other townspeople turns and looks at you and says, "Isn't this exciting? No more bandits!"
Yeah.
I had worms once.
Who is that man?
"Oh, that's a great, famous tamer. He went off years ago to learn the trade, and he's now back. He used to live here, they say. He's found a way to protect the town
And the town needs protecting?
from the bandits and the monsters.
Bandits and the monsters. Nice.
You think this is a good idea?"
This is an idea.
"It is, isn't it?"
I guess I'll get closer to the man.
Okay. You're able to push through the crowd.
I push
Alright.
through the crowd.
You get to the front of the crowd. He's showing off the worm and explaining how it's going to grow up to be big and strong one day and protect them all.
What do you call this thing?
"I call this a baby purple worm."
Oh Christ! I have never heard of a purple worm being tamed before.
"Well, that's why I'm the great tamer.
Have you done this before?
Loads of times.
You have tamed loads of purple worms.
Well, not a purple worm before.
Okay.
But I got this baby, and now, once this thing grows up, just a few years from now, it'll be more powerful than anything that could ever attack this town."
I can't help but feel that you are endangering these people.
"How can you say that? They're already in danger."
From the inside. Nice slot one. Fireball.
What have you?
Well,
What
do you
did
have
you
a better
become?
idea?
Well, I mean, most towns have like a militia, walls.
That would take too long. None of these people have any skills in combat.
How long have you been gone?
20 years.
And a wooden wall would take too long.
Well, we haven't always been attacked by monsters.
Oh, wait, okay. What town is this?
This is Town.
And what is my purpose here?
Well, I don't know. You're just a common townsperson, aren't you?
Oh, what do I look like?
You
You
look like
slap
yourself.
him.
Okay.
You still got all your gear and everything. No one seems to pay you any different mind from any of the other people have that are just average peasants.
It's the
Most of the people look very similar. There's basically male, female, and this guy.
Well, all the females raise their hand, and all the males pat their belly.
What?
See how much control I have over the simulation.
The people look at you confused, but they comply.
Okay.
Does that help us? Is that your idea for how we can protect the town?
Yes.
Okay. The image fades.
I did it. I won, guys.
It's now been 24 seconds into my ritual.
So you're back in the town, and this time there is a larger worm. The same guy.
I love that you have the stages of worms.
That's so cool.
Same guy. There's townspeople, and they're all working with this worm, and they've got basically a list of books, and they're all going through, and it looks like they've got a list of techniques and things to go over with it every day, where they teach it how to basically defend them and kill things, and they're currently fighting it against dogs.
So they're reading to it.
Well, they're like following
and feeding
instructions.
it dogs.
They're like following instructions, and then basically doing dog fights with it.
Oh, so the instructions are like telling them how to do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're telling them to pat their belly and pat their head and rub their belly.
Hail. I won't
Morning.
go to them.
How have you been?
Man, like I slept for 20 years. So what are you doing?
Well, we're doing the first stage of training today, working with the worm.
First stage of training.
That's right.
This is the worm that the guy brought in
Of course.
yesterday?
Oh, about a year ago.
This is the first stage of training.
Well, yeah, this is the first stage of training today. This is the least important part of training.
The feeding of it dogs.
No, we fight it with dogs so it can learn how to fight better.
Does it look like they're fighting?
Yeah, they're fighting.
Okay.
It's killing dogs right and left.
That's what I mean.
You're like wondering how they have so many dogs to throw at this thing.
Like, is it just slaughtering dogs, I'm saying? Or is it like actually...
Like dogs are running up to it and then it like grabs them and sucks on them and like kills them.
That's
So they're
messed
feeding
up.
the dog. Okay. I see. And where's the great tamer? Why isn't he not doing this?
Well, he's busy doing more important work, defending the town.
How's he defending the town?
Well, but you notice about half the townspeople are gone, and they explain that they're manning they're manning the city outskirts by the great defensive technique.
Christ.
Would you like it?
Oh god! Oh, Joe's defensive techniques in all these places are so amazing.
Would you like a demonstration?
Oh boy.
Yeah, sure.
Let's see, what was it, guys? Had to rub their bellies?
Yes. The ladies
What happened?
So half of the town is out there rubbing their bellies and patting their head.
Around a perimeter around the town.
What have you done?
I don't know.
It's only been a year.
I see. And this worm, he gave you instructions for it then?
Oh, yes. We're still doing a little bit of work, but it's not that important.
You
We
do
realize there's a better way. Well, at least we thought there was a better way. It hasn't worked so well so far.
What was the better way?
He demonstrates again.
Oh, Christ.
We thought it would pacify our aggressors, but so far a quarter of the town is dead.
I see. For one thing, that's not going to save you.
Oh, someone came by and said that it was an important way to protect her, or a great solution to our problem.
The best solution to your problem would be to kill this worm.
Well, I guess so.
Yes.
Would you think that's a good idea?
I think that's a good idea.
Okay. The vision changes again, and now you're left in basically an abandoned town. There's basically a shrine to a dead the worm that they explains they've killed the worm, and there's townspeople littering around, just dead. It looks like the place has been ransacked. Everything of value has been thrown out of the buildings. Most of the buildings are burnt down. It looks like bandits or hobgoblins or something came through and just slaughtered the people wholesale. There's no sort of defensive implements anywhere in the town.
I think I got a high score.
And then you fall over.
Oh.
And about a minute into your detect magic spell, Joe reappears.
He appears like right in front
Right
of
in
me.
front of your
I was
face.
like,
No, he appears right in front of the book again.
Hey. Hey guys.
Where'd
Do
you
I still
go?
only have 1 hit point?
Yeah.
Oh, great.
You look like shit.
Thanks. So. Wait, what's he doing?
Praying.
Oh, man, this place.
He was really scared.
I'll try not to disturb him then.
I'm not concentrating. I'm just looking at you.
Vibrating.
Oh, it's just like a game.
Like a video game?
It's exactly like a video game. I'm so glad you had a way to describe this.
Sign me up!
But like a bad video game, like Destiny.
Oh no, it's too late! Hey, I like Destiny.
I know, it's the only game I play. Also, I don't like Destiny.
I'm gonna kick your ass out of your high school or you suck.
I'm signing in too. It's now co-op.
Co-op. No, we don't have that DLC.
Oh no.
So what happened?
Oh, so I went to a room, had a giant worm. I almost killed it, and then it killed me. And then, well, I thought I died, you know, like it was one of those moments like, well, this is it. And then I was in a town, and it was, I think, the same worm, but a baby version of it. And then some guys bring it to a town, introducing it to people. I said something ridiculous because I realized the whole thing was ridiculous. And then it went forward a year in that town. People are feeding the worm dogs, training it. And you would not have liked what happened to me whatsoever. And it turns out they were guarding the town, doing that ridiculous thing I said. And so I told them to kill the worm. Because I'm like, okay, they're listening to what I said, and a giant purple worm is not a good thing for a town. And then it flashed ahead again, and there was a monument to the worm. I guess they killed it, and the whole town had been slaughtered by bandits. And I got a high score.
How did they build a monument?
I don't.
Are you?
You're asking a lot more questions than I did.
A second later, an apparition appears before you. It's a wizened female elf. Her expression is flat as she stares at you, Joe, and she says, "What have you learned?"
Can any of us hear this?
No one else sees it.
Joe's just stopped talking, staring.
Oh my god. I was looking at my phone when we had this part. Actions to have consequences, but you can't tell which is the right choice. The future is going to happen, I say, to nothing in front of you guys.
I guess that's a good lesson to learn.
Joe, that's fucking stupid.
Your answer is very close, but not quite.
Oh, sorry guys, there's an aberration in front of me asking me what I learned.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry. I don't know what she asked you. I may have been
For a
off base.
first try, you
I
are
think he's
awfully close. Perhaps if you reword your response.
Oh, she wants me to reword my response.
to what?
To the right answer? There's no high score apparently. Apparently I'm supposed to learn a lesson from that whole thing.
I wrote down past magic is no.
Yellow? I say yellow.
I mean, I know, like, oh, I have an answer, but it'd be metagaming.
What it?
Because Kabar has no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
I'll take it. It's gonna get us through that door. And I was in there.
Sometimes,
I was the one not paying attention. So really, it's not metagaming. It's gaming harder.
okay, maybe how about,
Hardcore.
oh no, what was it? I don't know how to phrase it. Okay, like necessary evils or like, you know,
I didn't write it.
I can't think. Right
Maybe
now.
next time, and the apparition disappears.
It's the worst. So who wants to play next?